Hello everyone, my name is Josh Frog, and in this video I wanna teach you everything about White Mage. Now I will be cutting this section into three parts. First is the talking about the job trees, and also the affinities. Next will be I will be strategy showcase. I will be fighting certain enemies, and I'll teach you how to use White Mage properly. And lastly is the build suggestion, and also my build. Now to take note of that the build suggestion will always be modified, and these are just only my suggestion. You can always do whatever you want in this game. So let's go. What the white mage does. Oh, tips. Job white mages. White mage can cast white magic by holding. This allows them to use spell seals another field on the field. Holding down R2 cast the tier of many spells. Cure, Cura, Curaga. The powerful race spell can use to revive fallen enemies. Yay! I think race is no, race is the best buff the game. It heals the enemy. It revives the enemy, but not full HP. I think let's go for the job trees. What the white mage mastery does is that you unlock holy. I think you unlock holy. Yeah, they unlock holy. The strongest holy damage in the game. I will show to you the list of the buff that you can use on the white mage because there is haste, a protect shell, and regen. Yeah. So what are the passive stats? Elemental resistance, uh, MP recovery rate as normal attacks, and lastly is holy damage. Holy damage! Oh, I forgot. The white mage can be used by staff as well. Mace and staff. Back when there was no staff before in the main game, you can only use mages on staff. So it's good that DLC there's an added weapon. Also, I think black mage can also be used as gun. So that's a good one. So back to the job trees. The command ability you can use is the Divine Sigil. Divine Sigil is once you activate this, the next buff you will get increases its duration. But this only applies to yourself, I think. Yeah, it only temporarily buff you. Yeah. So not doesn't apply to the party. Next, for the abilities you can get, it is Seraph Strike and Divine Strike. Say whatever more. The job routes are Paladin and I think there's one more. Paladin and Sage, yeah, of course Sage. Paladin and Sage. So I think that's about the basic of the White Mage. Let's go for the Evocation and Ultima. As you can see, they are both has the same stats, but the difference is the links. So let's go for the Evocation first. Oh wait, this is the Evocation. The links is from the staff. We got second link refills break gauge based on magic damage, and for the mace we got the parry link, which is guarantees critical hit. And for the another stuff is rare link. It's restore MP based on magic damage dealt. Now for the Ultima, let's see. Second link reveals breakage based on actually these are actually the same. I'm sorry, these are actually the same. I forgot to mention. They are just the same. Some evocation Ultima are the same. But not all of them. So let's see what's the difference between the Ultima and the evocation. Magic is that in the evocation you unlock the reincarnate, which revives a fallen enemy and with full HP. And not just that, they also gain a phoenix down. So if they fall down again, they gain a phoenix down buff. Now next will be Ultima. Yeah, as you can see, Ultima, all the buffs, regen, protect, shell, and haste doesn't consume MP, but you need to cast them at full charge. You can only use them with Regenga, Protectga, Shellga, and Hastaga. So, which means that if you have no full charge, you cannot actually use the buff. But the cure is still needs MP because that will be broken if you can cure yourself without using MP. It's kind of dumb. But oh, there's actually one more. There's one more description that game tell you is the Jaha. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry if my English is wrong, but it's a projectile holy. I will show it to you later. Now let's go for the affinities. The affinities for white mage is spirit based. Spirit and increased buff on self only. This only applies for yourself. Doesn't apply to the teammates. Now spirit again. Spirit stamina strength. Spirit stamina strength. And applies spirit bonus to your spirit abilities and automatically revives a fallen character. This is actually a Phoenix down too as well. As you can see, on the log on my buff logos, there's a protect and shell, but there's like a feather. That is the Phoenix down. That is the 400 white mage. So say next goes with the 600 is so more soul shield, the more spirit you can gain. And of course 800 is always the same. 800 at 20 enhances your 20, 30, 80, and 160. And it increases more at you pass more 800. Whoa, look at my stuff, baby. My white mage is 971%. That's so crazy. I think I should have changed the other white mage. What should I change it to? Huh. Oh well, I'm sorry about for that. Guess I can change that on my own. But hey, it's a good one. So let's fight some enemies. I think there's one. I think that there's a buff. Silver. Alright, let's go for this. Now, when you the most playstyle of white mage is support, but if you think that that's most, yeah, it is correct that white mage is best for support, but you can build it. You can build, modify it on damage, just like my build though. I'm gonna see you. Yo, I'm so slow. Let's go for the holy. Boom, see that holy? See that, baby? Okay. Okay, these are the buff. Haste, shell, protect, and regenga. The holy actually depletes your MP, so do remember that. Like 2 bars of MP. So make sure you're using the right amount of MP you need to. Now I'm gonna show to you the Jaha. But it's actually a bit slow though. Oh wait, I should have burst with my evoker. Oh well. So here's Cure, Curaga, Regenga, Protect, Shell, Haste. Whoa, another Kraken. Now I will gonna use my holy and it will deplete to my bars. It didn't to blitz. Hey, it's not a whole 2 bars for me because of my build though, so you take on that. Okay, let me buff myself. Now this is the holy, this is race. I cannot use it because it only applies to enemies, to parties, sorry. Laser beam. There you go. A lot of people say that Evoker and White Mage are just support, but look at my damage, baby. This is not support, man. Guess I can use the bird to buff myself. There you go. Oh wait. There you go. I think I am not using the 600 summer on this build. I should have changed my monster set. There you go. Oh, I wasn't able to light bringer. Okay. Oh, what? Why am I slow though? Oh yeah. See, I have no MP consumption for the buffs. Got 3 more. Wait, I have no lunatic on this one. Oh, there you go. So lunatic is triangle. Oh my god. There you go. So if you play with party members, White Mage is also good for buffing your enemy. There you go. So maybe I cannot use. Okay. Guess I should change my monster. Whoa, it's Jack Garland, baby. Now this will be challenging. There you go. It's all good. Is it done now? Yeah, it's done. Yo, that's the first time I saw using Mace killing Jack Garland. So do remember, haste for more speed, protect for physical damage, shell for magic damage. I'm sorry, protect for physical defense, magic for shell for magic defense, and regen, of course, regen HP, cure, of course, cure. Sorry about that. I should remove I and use and just use Catastro for my 600 summoner. Man, I forgot that. That was a bad choice. So, okay, let's go for the definition. Oh, definition, sorry. For my suggestion builds, uh, of course, I always recommend the first to be 400% of the basic jab of your weapon. If you don't want to unlock the abilities, I think the 250, some 250 of the basic abilities are good. The rare, where the Mace 250 is reveals breakation attack link, and the Mace, god dang it. I mean staff is, I think it's invisibility or invisible. So that's really good if you want to go for that. And also, with 400 basic jab, it increases your all of your damage dealt. But just the ability of the weapon, not the overall normal attacks. So first, my suggestion is Knight. Wait. Reason why I chose Knight is because this may be a stamina stat, but the the 400 which you are immune to bringers, which is really good. 250 is the stamina stat bonus says, and stamina of course, and reduce breakage depletion with a successful guard. Next will be Berserker. 600 Berserker if you want to go for Lightbringer always for normal enemies. And the 400 always refills your MP when you are on the Lightbringer mode. And this actually stacks with the 400 Evoker. That Evoker 400 is also refills your MP when on max HP. And 250 always you are always have Protect and Shell, especially if you have the 400 Dark Knight. So you don't need to cast the Protect or Shell for yourself. So you can always have this one. And these are just normal strength stamina. You may not be able to use this much, but the refill breakage and damage dealt is also good. Now next will be Monk. 600, the damage will be added depending to your HP. If you want to more HP, go for 400. And the increased buff durations, yeah, that will be good for you to heal HP, heal MP as well. And a good amount of strength. Actually, it's a balanced stat for strength and stamina. And increase your breakage as well. Next will be, of course, 600 White Mage, which more, which means I've mentioned it before. And 600 Black Mage is also good if you want to go for the intellect. If you want to add more intellect to your stat, because staff and mace are really good for intellect based as well. But I do believe that the Jaha Holy are spirit based. So yeah, more souls for 600, more soul shield intellect. More intellect every soul shield and increase your MP limit when you deal magic damage. Additional intellect bonus for ability combo abilities and intellect spirit stats and a magic break damage dealt. But this also applies to Holy and Jaha. Next will be 600 red mage. So you can see 600 red mage builds up when you apply a great amount of magic damage. This tiers up to 3 and your next physical ability will be strong. That's why when I switch to Evoker, I go for the Flash Tail that is so strong. My build may not be my build is not good for it's not focusing on the uh, physical damage, but because of the red mage, it actually really helps. Now 400 increase your MP limit when you inflict an enemy. Decrease amount of charge time. This is really good for charging the white mages, white spells. Next is the intellect and spirit stat bonus, and this also increases your normal MP recovery rate. Now next will be 600 dragoon. When you hit an enemy with the weaknesses, it recovers your HP and MP. Next is 400 Lightbringer duration. Lightbringer haste, and enables defeat an enemy. When an enemy dies for ability, it will end with a soul burst. Strength and agility stat and enemy weakness break damage. Now 600. Nah, this is actually just for me, but I guess I can explain to you. 600 for critical damages for critical break, and critical break for parry break, parry activation for links, and parry when you activate it. When parry when you when you parry, your next ability will be critical. Next is the chain cancel, increase damage, and yeah, strength and agility. You may not be able to use it because white mage is highly spirit job. And reduce MP cost, action MP cost. That's why some of my abilities, when you're holy, it's not too but this actually helps really a lot. Now next is the 600 evoker. Refills breakage on successful soldier, and this is the highlight of it, the 400. It refills your MP when you are at max HP. 250 use potion for your ailments, and strike and spirit stats, same goes with soul shield, restore allies MP. What are my next? Paladin. 600 paladin, the more soul shield, the more HP you get. And grants immunity to all status ailment, all everything is immune, but except for the debuffs. Debuffs like Zantetsuken or the acid of the flank or the water enemy. Any debuff will still work, but not the ailment one. Restores HP when you are in the Lightbringer. Uh, these are stamina spirit based and stats, and increased break damage when HEP is at max. What did I recommend first? Liberator. 600 Liberator increases your stats party member with strength, agility, intellect, and luck. All stats. I also forgot to mention in my evoker, you can actually buff your bird with this if you have this. 400 shares the effect of the potion and revives. Actually, before there was no revive, but now there is a revive, which is really good. Increase potency with HP and stamina spirit and window time for the parry. Next is the 600 void for haste permanent, reduce MP cost, and MP recovery. Same goes with the stats, which is good for spirit and boost MP limit. Tyrant 600, chain cancel, MP recovery, and critical hit for ailment. HP weakness, I recover HP for weaknesses, and spirit intellect stat. Same goes with the status accumulation. 600 wizard, wizard, sage. 600 is Lightbringer, and that removes the ailment. Restore HP, Burface Breakage. Restore HP, MP, and then refill Breakage. Okay. Notify hold magic damage while guarding. All elementals will not be damaged even when you're guarding. And great amount of intellect and stat spirit bonuses. Lastly is 600 Summoner for powerful blessing and soul shield increase the duration, decreased MP cost and status intellect, and chain cancel increase the max MP. So here's my build of my white mage. It is heavily focused on ability break damage and holy break damage. And here are the monsters. I also forgot mentioning the summon stats. Summon stats per 100 are I think Ramu is 7, 8, or I think it's 7. The best is actually Phoenix, gives you 9 spirit per 100%. Other than that, Ramu, Sylph, Carbunk, and Alexander give you 7. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.